So today we're here with Martin Jörgensen from Dream Exclusives at the Oasis 325 new development, and we're standing on the roof of the Penthouse, which is one of the show flats. Nice to see you again, Martin.
You too, welcome.
Thank you. And what an amazing view we have. Could you tell us a little bit what we have in the area here, Martin?
Sure. I mean, there you obviously have the Mediterranean. We are more or less in the middle between Marbella and Estepona. We are in an area called Selvo, La Resina. So this is an area attached to the small golf club of La Resina down there, which is have a really nice Italian restaurant and a 9-hole golf course. And up here you have the Selvo Park, which is called Spain's answer to Kruger Park in Africa, where you have lions and crocodiles and gorillas and everything. And it's actually a function like Jurassic Park. You're driving around and the animals walking free. So if you're lucky, you're sitting here on your terrace at night and the wind is blowing in the right direction, you will hear the lions roar when they go to the water at night. So it's quite spectacular.
Incredible.
So you are withdrawn. It's quiet, it's peaceful, but still you have a very short drive down to the beach, and here you have fantastic beaches wherever you go. So all the way up to the Costalita beaches, Estepona beaches, down to the whole new Golden Mile, as it's called. So you have restaurants everywhere, you have whatever you need, whatever your heart can desire. So it will take you around 30 minutes to drive to Gibraltar from here, and I mean, this is basically called the Pillars of Hercules. So the legend said that Hercules stood on these two mountains.
Wow.
But I don't believe that.
But it's a stunning view that you can see Gibraltar so close.
Yeah, and I mean, today it's little foggy. I mean, when it's very clear, you will see the whole African coastline from here.
Wow.
A lot of people are fighting always. They want to be on the beach and walking distance to this and walking distance to that. What you must remember when you live on the beach, you have a totally different humidity. It's busy in the summer. Drive to the beach and withdraw to your really nice property, and also the beachside properties cost a lot of money. And in my opinion, not always worth it compared to living like this.
Absolutely. Leading down to the first floor, we have this spiral staircase. One of the features that is really recognizable with Oasis 325 are these architectural details that come out in front of all the terraces. Another feature with this terrace is these glass railings that are completely transparent and look very exclusive. Floor-to-ceiling doors. They really open up the space so that you feel that you have an inside-outside feeling that is very free and open. So this is the view you get from the inside of the living room in this penthouse. And as you can see, the views are quite stunning. So here I'm standing in this very open, nice modern kitchen with a big kitchen island. It also has 2 bar stools that you can sit. Nice Bosch equipment, induction, and a kitchen fan, and lots of storage. So the nice thing here is that you can stand and cook and entertain your guests and see the super views that you find right outside the terrace. Behind the kitchen, you have a corridor that leads to the 3 bedrooms. The first little room is just a technical room. Here is where you have the heating and water technology. On first basis, we have this bedroom, a double bed and built-in closets, very modern. Let's go check out the rest of the rooms. Here in the middle, between the 2 bedrooms on this side, there is a large bathroom. As you can see, you have a bathtub, modern colors. And the second bedroom you find here in the corner of the apartment. Same feature here, you have a small desk and a double bed, plus big wardrobes. Let's go check out the last bedroom, which I believe would be the master bedroom since it has the nicest view out to the terrace. You have doors that actually open up to the front of the apartment. And here you have a bigger bed, much wider, and bigger closets as well. And here we find the master bathroom, double sinks. And here you have a window, you can actually see out to the pool area. And nice details on the walls here with some marble. In front of the main entrance you also have a huge mirror, so you can check out that you are on your best appearance before you leave your penthouse here on Oasis 325. So here we are with Martin Jörgensen from Dream Exclusives to talk about buying new developments, and specifically also this place, Oasis 325. Martin, you've been on the coast for 10 years and you've learned quite a bit about new developments. What do you have to say about this?
Well, we are running a company who are solely working with new developments.
Okay.
And we're picking out only the strongest and best developers in Spain to cooperate with. Mm-hmm. And our role in the process is that we are doing all the marketing and sales for the developer.
Okay.
So for example, this Oasis 325, that is done by Kronos Homes, which is a very big developer and builder in Spain.
Okay.
We have gone in a contract where we have the full responsibility for sales and marketing. So we are a company experts on that. And we are solely operating on new properties.
I see. What is the biggest difference you think between resales and new developments when you buy new properties?
Well, when you're buying a new property, first of all, you get the modern design. Mm-hmm. You get the latest building technique specifications, which are very important. Mm-hmm. With not saying anything wrong, there are variable quality on all the Spanish properties.
Right.
For us, for especially Scandinavians as you and I am, we expect a level of quality on the buildings. On the new building standard in Spain, they're following the EU instructions. So if you buy a property here or in Germany or France, it follows the same specifications, which is very important. When it comes to isolations of the walls, when it comes to technicals, when it comes to electric structure, when it comes to quality of windows, etc., etc. And of course it looks fresh, and it has all the modern features that you would expect in a modern home buying anywhere in the world.
Okay. So when you buy a new property here, this is off plan. What does that mean?
Off plan means that you're buying the property before it's finished. Is in two phases. Either you're buying it before the construction is started, which means then you are doing only a reservation on it, or you're buying it when the construction has started, and then you go into a more serious contract on it. So this, for example, Oasis 325 is now under construction. We are sitting on the rooftop terrace on the penthouse. Okay. And this will complete by this summer 2021.
Oh, so it's quite near to completion.
Near to completion. It remains of 128 units, 2 and 3 bedrooms, varying from 320,000 up to around 500,000 for the different units.
Okay. And for clients who would be interested in buying new development, what are the steps you have to take to go through a purchasing process to buy new developments?
Well, first of all, you identify, of course, the product you want. Costa del Sol is very diverse. I mean, stretching from Nerja on the other side of Malaga down to Gibraltar. Yeah. We are now more or less in the middle, close to Estepona. And the first thing you do, you identify, of course, the property for your liking. You need to like the area, you need to like the property, and then you put down what we call a holding deposit. Okay. This varies from 6,000 to 10,000 euros. This goes back to the time when Spain had pesetas. Right. Because 6,000 euros represents approximately 1 million pesetas, so it's just an old thing hanging back on the coast. This you pay in either to the developer or to your lawyer of choice in Spain. And then when the building license is granted for the development, you will go into what you call a PPC, a private purchase contract, which defines all the rights and obligation you as a buyer have, and defines all the right and obligation for the developer seller, which specifies all details of what the development will contain, your guarantees, your payment terms, etc., etc. On that time, you pay normally something around 20 to 40%, something between there.
For the PPC?
For the PPC, the private purchase contract.
Right.
An important thing to mention that people who have a history with Spain, this money nowadays are put on a bank guarantee.
Okay.
Which means they are not touchable for the developer until the development are completed and you take over your apartment.
Okay.
So this money is totally secure, so you're running no risk if the development for some reason should forfeit.
Okay.
And also the advantage is that the governmental regulated, you have actually a 3.75% interest rate, variable little, on that money should something happen.
Right.
The next thing, in most cases, then the rest of the money comes at the end when you are at the notary in Spain signing for your apartment.
Okay.
You get the keys and the money, the rest of the money is transferred, including all the costs that are also included, like notary, VAT, etc.
Right.
Sometimes it's split it up to more stages that you, for example, pay 30%. Then after 6 months you pay 10%, and then you pay another 10%, and the rest on completion. This varies little from development.
Right.
But the rule of thumb, 20 to 40% on the private purchase contract, and the rest on the completion when you take over your property. So it's a very beneficial way of investing.
Right. So from the reservation to when you get the object that you're looking for, how much time does it take generally?
Well, a building process for a new development in Spain take approximately 18 months.
Okay.
From they put the shovel in the ground and go vertical until they deliver the project. Then you have a 2 to 3 months period of getting what is called the first occupation license,
right,
which is a move-in ready license. And when that is done, you can move in. So in general terms, you say 24 months if it's not started yet.
Okay. So in summary, you have first the reservation fee that can be between 6,000 and 10,000 euro. Then you have your private purchase contract that is like 20-30%.
20, 30 or 40, depending little type of property you're buying.
And the remaining in completion. I notice also that a lot of your clients are Scandinavian and from the Northern European countries. You have a philosophy for choosing your new developments. What would you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, when you choose a development, people must understand, coming from Scandinavia, that Costa del Sol is the best climate in Europe.
Yeah.
It is the best infrastructure for having a holiday at home or a second home abroad. And the amount of people who bought property down here over the years is tremendous.
Yeah.
Of course, in that kind of situation, it also involves a lot of developers that maybe are not that strong, that maybe don't have the same quality. So we are solely choosing the big developers of Spain,
right,
and strong developers that we know have the financial capacity and muscles to complete their developments. We don't want to lead our client into a development where at some point it stops and they don't get their property.
Yeah.
So this is our criteria for going into cooperation. Then of course it has to satisfy clients' needs, modern clients' needs. We're looking for modern apartments, we're looking for developments who have a certain level of services, like an indoor spa, like pools, like gymnasiums, things that add on the experience of owning an apartment in Spain.
Okay.
Because the truth is that when you don't buying a holiday,
right,
you're buying a place.
Right.
And the mindset often people have when they're buying, when they're looking for something, is that they're thinking like they're going on a 2 weeks holiday, but they're not.
No.
So the longer you stay here, the more important the quality of your apartment and the development and the services you have at your fingertips becomes more important.
Right.
Being at Costa del Sol, you want the car anyway.
Yeah.
You not go to the same beach for the next 15 years. You will move around.
Exactly.
And the most important after a while is actually your home.
Right.
The rest you can access.
Thank you very much, Martin.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Pleasure.
Thank you. So as a second option here at Oasis 325, we have a 3-bedroom apartment that we're going to take a look at together with our sales representative, Rui Carlos, as an option to the penthouse we just saw upstairs. Hello, Rui Carlos.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is our second unit. You just come from the penthouse, but this is the first floor. As you can see, a lot of open space. One of the good things that you asked me about this development is you have a square living area. You can be on this island cooking and looking and participating with everybody outside. So it's a square living space.
Very
Instead
nice.
of being in a rectangular thing, you have a square, nice 4 big windows.
Are all the apartments with these type of kitchens?
Yes, they all come with the island, with a lot of space and storage. They all come with German appliances of Bosch. So all this equipment is including in each apartment. This case we have here is the same as you saw before. It's a 3-bedroom. So we're gonna come this way. Coming this way, we'll have the engine room, the machine room, where you're having your washing. So no noise coming to the house. You'll have hot and cold air conditioning and for the water, and comes with aerothermia. It's a system where you save up to 30% on your electric bill. Very important. It's modern and it's the new thing. So coming this way, you'll have the first guest rooms. We'll have a nice windows to the outside, to the swimming pool, to the gardens. They come equipped with a wardrobe, and the wardrobe will be equipped too. It's not empty, it's there equipped.
Very good.
All you see here is decoration that it can be provided for yourself. Yes, comes with air conditioning, of course. Some IT people that work in companies come to the south to work from home. So this is a very good option to have an office to work from the nice Costa del Sol.
Nice.
Coming this way, you'll have...
Is this the master?
The master bedroom, yes. That is very handy because it comes outside to the terrace, and you have a lovely, beautiful bathroom that comes with a walk-in shower.
Very nice.
Double
Double sink.
All equipped with 2 sinks, yes. So comes outside, you'll have a covered terrace.
And you can walk outside to the terrace here. Have
you can walk outside, and from here you can enjoy a nice 30 square meter terrace where you can be laid down and still appreciate with these lovely double glazing windows, appreciate the views, appreciate the panorama. In front, as again, you'll have the golf course, and around these nice villas of 1.5 million euros, so nice neighborhood. It's closed at the entrance on the golf course, and it's going to be closed as an entire urbanization with a security guard 24 hours and the concierge service. Anything that you need will be provided. This is from Joaquin Torres. He's a very famous architect from Madrid, and he actually built the houses of the owner of Inditex, of Zara, one of the richest men in Spain and in Europe, and he built the houses of several football players like Raúl, Cristiano Ronaldo, and so on. He's a very famous architect in Madrid. And this is the first development that is designed. And that's what Kronos Homes normally do. We have here the block 6 turned to southwest. We have block 5 and 4 turned to south, and block 3 turned to southwest, a little bit below. But still some good value properties and apartments available.
Very nice.
What I want to introduce about Oasis 325, one of the most important things is the developer. The developer is Kronos Homes, where you can check in their webpage what they've been doing. Is about the design and about the qualities. Second is location. We are what we call the new Golden Mile in the Costa del Sol, that is between Puerto Banús, San Pedro and Estepona. And we are right now in the very important area that calls La Resina. Gives value. It's a property that you'll have more value for it because you are in the top of a golf course. So that gives you value as an investment, as a retirement, because of the golf course. And what's the reasons for it? Because if you want to rent, it's something that you can do all the year round, especially off season, and because we always going to maintain the green of the golf course.
Great.
Then we have on our right a very big area called El Selvo, that is a guaranteed green area. Apart from that, we are all around with mountains, so that will create a microclimate in this area.
Nice.
All of that makes it's the contemporary modern style of development. The majority of our blocks are turned to south-southwest. So you have the sun from the morning to the afternoon. To the golden hour over here, it's absolutely fantastic, beautiful.
What are the choices here to buy?
So you have 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms.
Price range?
Price range, we are not a lot with 2 bedrooms available, but they are between 280 to 570 for the penthouses.
Okay.
3-bedroom.
How many units still remain?
Around 38 units.
Okay.
So from 128.
Great. What nationalities buy here?
The majority of nationalities is buying the last year is Belgians, Dutch, Swedish, Danish, some English, a couple of other nationalities, but the majority are these 4.
What do you have apart from the apartments that makes these new developments interesting, like pools and different gyms and things like that?
We have a beautiful, amazing area, a green area around the development, where they're going to fusion between the tropical and Japanese gardens. We'll have an amazing spa with hydro massage, hammam, Turkish bath. They'll have a gym, huge area. They'll have a social area and the business area in one of the corners, so you can invite friends or do your own business from the development. And you'll have a kids area too. Outside, enormous swimming pool lagoon for grown-ups and kids, and inside an indoor pool. So you have a lot of options. Plus, this is the future of construction. It's modern, it's contemporary, it's light, it's turned to south, have all the pluses that you need.
When you compare resales to new developments, in your view, why do you want to choose a new development?
For many reasons. First of all, when you buy a new development, you'll have a 10 years guarantee by the developer and the construction company about everything. It's new, and this is the future of construction. When you compare this with other developments, you'll see they're a lot more close, less light, less amenities. Here, for example, you come in an apartment with all the appliances of German, Bosch, everything is there, everything is guaranteed. So you don't need to think about it. Everything, you have a security and a guarantee by the developer that everything is delivery, is now like that, and going to be the same in 10 years time.
When you buy an apartment here, does it come furnished, or is that a furniture pack extra, or how does it work?
Okay, the furniture package is extra, but we, because we are in the Costa del Sol, we have a lot of contacts from several decorated companies and furniture companies that will do packages from 12,000 to, I don't know, 30, 40,000, all depends what you're looking for. But you have an IKEA, for example, in Malaga, you have, or in Seville, you have a lot of options for furniture package, because there is on the Costa del Sol around 100 new developments. So it's a market that you'll have a lot of choices for a very good price.
Thank you very much.